Hello. It's the rule, it's the law that when you walk on stage, your guitar needs to be tuned. No matter what you do beforehand, and I never know what to do if I walk on stage and it's in tune. Always think of a reputation that has to be maintained. Come listen for a moment, lads, and hear me tell my tale. How o'er the seas from England I was condemned to sail. The jury found me guilty, and says the judge, says he, oh, for life, Jim Jones, I'm sending you across the raging sea. And take my tip before you ship to join the Iron Gang. Don't get too gay on Botany Bay, or else you'll surely hang. Or else you'll hang, he says he, and after that Jim Jones, it is high upon the gallows tree, the crows will pick your bones. You'll have no chance for mischief there, remember what I say. They'll flog the poaching out of you out there on Botany Bay. Let the wind blow in torrents, let the sea blow up in gales. Oh, I'd rather die in misery than go to New South Wales. But the sea, it flew in torrents, and the pirates came along. But the soldiers all on board our ship, they were full 500 strong. They opened fire and soon they drove that pirate ship away. Oh, I'd rather have gone on a pirate ship than gone to Botany Bay, where day and night the irons clang, and like poor galley slaves we toil, and when we die we fill dishonoured graves. But by and by I'll break my chains, and into the bush I'll go, and I'll join the brave bush rangers there, Jack Donahue and Co. And one dark night, when everything is silent in the town, I'll kill the tyrants one by one, I'll shoot the floggers down. I'll give the law one little shock, remember what I say, oh, they'll yet regret they sent Jim Jones in chains to Botany Bay. That was Jim Jones in Botany Bay, but I think you might have figured that out for yourselves, don't you? And this is apparently this song was known to just about every singer contacted by every collector at the turn of the 19th and 20th century. It's called Green Broom. There was an old man and he lived in the west. Trade it was carting a broad and green broom. He one son and his name it was John, and he'd lie in his bed till noon, day noon, he'd lie in his bed till it's noon. Old father arose and upstairs he goes, swore he would fire his rum, if he would not rise and sharpen his knives and go down to the wood to cut broom, green broom, go down to the wood to cut broom. Now Jack took a stroll which he knew very well. He come to the castle of fame, Stabbity called so loudly he bawled, pretty maid, do you want any broom, green broom? Pretty maid, do you want any broom? The lady looked out of her window so high, saw this young man and his broom, green broom, called to her maid, get you down to the gate and bring me the young man selling broom, green broom, bring me that young man selling broom. Oh, it's all through the kitchen and all through the hall, till he come to the lady's room, a room. She came in a chair and she bid him sit down, saying, you're welcome, young man, with your broom, green broom. You're welcome, young man, with your broom. Gave him a chair and she bid him sit there. You are welcome, young man, and your broom, green broom. There's brandy and rum and there's wine in great sum. You can lie in your bed till noon, day noon. You can lie in your bed till it's noon. Oh, he's brandy and rum and he's wine in great sum. Lies all in bed till it's noon, day noon. She vow and protest, nothing is in the West anything like carting down broom, green broom. Anything like carting down broom. Thank you. Okay. Play this instrumental. I play this a lot because I found out that I could play it. Actually, I've known it for years and then suddenly found out I could play it, so I'm sort of making up for lost time by playing it a lot. As soon as I started playing it, I'd assumed it was sort of English-Irish, part of that sort of shared repertoire. Probably the Scots have it too. And I knew it as the Fall of Paris, or the Downfall of Paris. And a mate of mine down in Dorset, when I played it to him, said, oh, no, wait a minute, I know that's not called the Downfall of Paris. And he rummaged in his CDs and came up with this thing called the Downfall of Pears. Turns out, and that's the way they played it in Dorset. It's exactly the same, but it's being who they are. This is the CD was by a band called New Scorpion. I'm sure some of you know them. And being who they are, and having among them Tim Laycock, who's the kind of nosy sod that we all need to find out all the interesting information. And he found out fascinating stuff about this tune, which is that it's neither English nor Irish nor Scots. It's actually French, and it was written as a French Revolution song called Ça ira, with loads and loads of verses, and French people still know it and still sing it, apparently. Well, I mean, Edith Piaf did a recording of it. It's a very well-known song over there. But the thing they found out about it that was fascinating was that it was, of course, played by all the French military bands, and by the end of the Napoleonic Wars, every single army that fought in the Napoleonic Wars on whichever side, their military bands played this tune. Everybody played it. And when the Allies entered Paris under Wellington after the Battle of Waterloo, they struck up with this tune, and Wellington was incensed because he knew what this tune was about French Revolution and stringing up aristos from the lampposts or whatever they were then. He knew about that, so he immediately told them to stop and play something else, and he stipulated that they should play this nice Catholic bashing tune called Crappies Lie Down. He was a nice man. And he was, of course, born in Dublin, and was at pains to assure people when they said, "Oh, you're Irish," he would at pains to assure them that just because you're born in a stable doesn't mean you're a horse. He's a nice man, he really was. But this is the tune that he hated. I think I'll sing you this. It's a version of a song I used to sing years ago, but I haven't stopped singing the other one because I don't like it anymore. But this is such a great tune. All the tunes for this song are great. There you are. I started singing this one a lot because it's unpublished, which is weird. It was recorded by Vaughan Williams from a gent down in Sussex. It's called Rusper, which these days is under the flight path to Gatwick Airport, little tiny village. And this man was the landlord of the pub there, and his name was Mr. Penfold, and he couldn't half bloody sing. Oh God, what a gorgeous singer that man was. And Vaughan Williams knew it, and Vaughan Williams recorded him. And this is his way with a song called The Trees They Do Grow High. The trees they do grow high, and the grass it does grow green. The time is past and gone, my love, you and I have seen. Oh, it isn't cold in a winter's night that I must lie alone. Oh, my bonny boy is young, but he's growing. Oh, it isn't cold in a winter's night that I must lie alone. Oh, my bonny boy is young, but he's growing. Oh, Father, you've done to me much harm. You've married me to a boy, and you know he's far too young. Oh, for he is only 60 years and I am 21. Oh, my bonny boy is young, but he's growing. For he is only 16 years and I am 21. Oh, my bonny boy is young, but he's growing. Oh, daughter, I tell you what we'll do. We'll send your love to college for another year or two. We will tie a bunch of white ribbons all around his bonny waist, just to let the ladies know that he's married. We will tie a bunch of white ribbons all around his bonny waist, just to let the ladies know that he's married. One day as I went walking down by the college wall, there I saw those college children playing at the ball, and it's there I saw my own true love. He is flower among them all. He's my bonny boy, he's young, but he's growing. And there I saw my own true love. He is flower among them all. He's my bonny boy, he's young, but he's growing. age of 16 years, he was a married man. At the age of 17 years, father to a son. Oh, but at the age of 18 years, oh, the grass grew over him. Cruel death put an end to his growing. But at the age of 18 years, oh, the grass grew over him. Cruel death had put an end to his growing. Oh, now that my love is dead and in his grave does lie, the green grass grows over him so very, very high. I will sit here and mourn his death until the day I die, and I'll watch all his child while he's growing. I will sit here and mourn his death until the day I die, and I'll watch all his child while he's growing. Well, the lads did say that the last time they were here they did a set that was all murder and death and doom and gloom, so I'd like to continue in that vein, if that's all right. It's a thing, if this is history, it's 1282, and if it's not, it's a piece of political manoeuvre that would make the jaw drop these days. How to get rid of an enemy. It's the wrong time of the year to go sailing, and you've got the king's ear, and the one you hate is right there, and he's a sea captain who will always do what he's told. Gotcha. It's called Sir Patrick Spens, and this is the tune that Nick Jones dug up umpteen years ago. Haven't started yet. Hang on. Hang on. Okay. Or the king sits in Dunfermline town, drinking a blood-red wine. Says, where will I get me a brave young skipper, sail this ship of mine? And up and spoke an old man, sat at the king's right knee. He says, Patrick Spens is the very best sailor who ever did sail on the sea. So the king, he has written him a long, long letter, sealed it with his hand, and he sent it along to Patrick Spens, walking down on the sand. And the very first line that Patrick read, so loud, laughed he. And the very next line that Patrick read, down he fell to his knee. Oh, who is this who has done this deed, telling the king on me? For to send us out this time of the year, to sail on the salt, salt sea, to Norway, to far Norway, to Norway over the foam. It is the king's daughter of far Norway, and we must bring her home. Now they set sail with all good speed on a Monday in the morn, and they have arrived far over the sea on a Wednesday in the e'en. And they'd not been in far Norway a week but barely 3, when all those lords of far Norway began out aloud for to say, oh, you Scots foreigners, spend our king's gold, swallow our power money. Oh, weary, weary the tongue that lies, see how it lies on me. Make ready, ready, my good men, all the little ship sails in the morn. Be it wind, be it wet, be it hail, be it sleet, be it fair or deadly storm. Well, up and spoke our own weatherman, I fear we'll all be drowned. For I saw the new moon late last night, the old moon in her arm. And they'd not sailed a league and a league, but barely 3, when through and through the little ship's side they spied the green warm sea. Oh, where will I get me a brave young boy, take my helm in hand, while I climb up to the tall top mast, see can I spy land. Oh, he's not gone a step and a step, but barely one, when the whirling winds in the ugly jaws come a-driving to their shin. Oh, fetch me a web of the silken cloth, another web of the twine, and lay them around our little ship's side, let not the sea come in. And they got a web of the silken cloth, another web of the twine, and they laid them around the little ship's side, still the sea come in. Oh, the anchor snapped, the topmast cracked, it was a deadly storm, and the whirling winds and the ugly jaws come a-driving to their chin. And there come a gale from the north-north-east, so loud it weep. It cried Patrick Spens and all of his men are drowning in the deep. Loath were the good Scots lords to wet their shining shoe, but long and ere this play was done, their hats were soaking through, and many were the fine feather pen fluttering over the foam, and many were the good Lord's sons never more come home. And long will the ladies sit, their gold combs in their hand, before they see Sir Patrick Spens a-sailing to try land. Oh, it's east by north from Abbott, now it's 50 fathom deep, and it's there it lies, Patrick Spens, the Scots lords at his feet. I'll play you a great Morris tune called Swaggering Boney. Artistic again, hang on. Thank you. Okay. You one more for the interval. And I don't know, was it 20-minute interval? Yep, 20-minute interval. Thank you. Never trust new strings. I'm old and manky, but it does sound lovely when they're new. I don't know. I'm conflicted, folks. since I left London, 1968. Since then, I've become much more interested in the place than I ever was when I lived there, because there's all sorts of interesting things to find out. Places like Centre Point, which is a sort of iconic, huge skyscraper right in the middle of London, Tottenham Court Road, is actually on the site of what was the City Pound. So any stray animals got rounded up and put there, and there's a little club round the corner called the 12 Bar Club, which is the weirdest club you've ever played in, because you stand on the stage and play, and you've got some people's feet there and someone's nose there, and it's just on many levels, as they say. But it used to be the blacksmith's shop, which served the City Pound, and I find that sort of thing fascinating. And this Limbo is the Debtors Prison, and the Debtors Prison, one of the London debtors' prisons, was on the site of what's now Ludgate Circus, right by St Paul's. I am a brisk lad and my fortune is sad, and if ever I get rich it's a wonder. Spent all my money on the women and beer, and the riches I had are all squandered. Field after field into market I sent, till my lads were all gone and my money all spent. My heart was so hard I could never repent, and was that brought me into limbo. Oh, once I could run where the others did lie, I'd strut like a crow in the gutter. Girls were all sires, they saw me pass by, there goes Master Fop in a flutter. From the top to top gallant I hoisted my sail, I'd a fine French cravat, I'd a wig with 3 tails. Now I am ready to gnaw my own nails and drink the cold water of Limbo. I had an old uncle lived out in the west, when he heard of my sad disaster. Poor soul, after that he could never take rest, and his troubles grew faster and faster. He come to the jail and he saw my sad case. Soon as I saw him I knew his old face. He stood and gazed on me like one in a maze, and I wished I was miles out of Limbo. Oh son, if I set you once more on your pegs, and I put you in credit and fashion, will you resolve to leave off your old ways and try for to govern your passion? Oh uncle, says I, if you will set me free, I promise I'll always be ruled by thee. I'll labour my body for the good of my soul on the day I get outside of Limbo. He took out his purse, he had £3,000, and he counted it out in bright guineas. Soon as this money my uncle lay down, I run round to see Molly and Ginny. In my old ragged clothes, the new naught of my gold, they tossed me all out in the wet and the cold. You'd have laughed if you'd heard how those hussies did scold, how they jawed me a lying in Limbo on the day I got outside of Limbo. Thank you very much. In about 20 minutes.